Hello there and welcome back to my channel Film Villa, and today I thought to do a top 10 most anticipated movies of 2022 list. So here we go with all the big movies coming in 2022. I think that's going to be a huge year for cinema, and there's like a ton of movies that I had to ignore out of my top 10, so which will be revealing honorable mentions at the end. But let's start with number 10, Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. Now I am a huge Potterhead. I love the Wizarding World. It is one of my favorite franchises, but the Fantastic Beasts movies have not been on par with the Harry Potter films. I had huge expectations from Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, and it disappointed me to a big degree. So that movie was into my top 5 most anticipated movies of 2018, but I don't think this can be into my top 5 after what the last film did to me. But I still have high hopes with it because the title is pretty interesting. So I think this still is into my top 10 most anticipated movies of the year, and I'm really excited to see Mads Mikkelsen as Gellert Grindelwald after that amazing take of Johnny Depp. So I think there are a lot of big things that might happen in this film after that cliffhanger ending of the previous film. So I am pretty excited for this film. But at number 9 is John Wick Chapter 4, which recently completed filming. So now it's in post production. And the title is still not been revealed. Like, there was John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum, which is one of my favorite films of that year because it was so bonkers, especially when it comes to the action sequences. I think John Wick franchise has evolved to a huge status because the action sequences in John Wick franchise are like memorable. Each and every action scene in John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum was such a great one. So I have high hopes for action sequences from John Wick Chapter 4 too. And that ending from Parabellum was quite shocking. So I want to see what John Wick does next in his journey. So I'm pretty excited for John Wick Chapter 4 because it is not only the return of John Wick in his furious form. Number 8, Lightyear. Well, I just love Pixar. I think Pixar delivers quality every time, almost, except for the Cars franchise, which I do not like. I think Pixar movies are all good, all of them. Even if it is Brave or The Good Dinosaur, I think they're still good movies. And Lightyear is one of my favorite characters from entire Pixar. So I think this movie is going to be absolute bonkers for me because Pixar just makes us cry every time. Luca had the same thing. Soul, Onward, every movie is so glorious. So I can trust Pixar to deliver me one of the best films of that particular year. So I think, of course, Lightyear makes into my top 10 easily. It's my most anticipated animated movie of the year. Sorry, Spider-Man and Spider-Verse sequel, you are not into my top 10. But Lightyear, I have very high hopes for it. Number 7 is Nope. For those of you who don't know what this movie is about, I also don't have a clear picture, but it's directed from Jordan Peele, who has delivered some great horror movies, like Get Out and Us. So I think Nope is definitely going to be amazing. Jordan Peele alone makes this movie come into my top 10. So I think he has really elevated himself to a great director, especially when it comes to horror. And I think his third film might continue his legacy. Get Out and Us were both fantastic films. Nope is expected to be the same for me, at least for me. It's my most anticipated horror movie of the year. So I have really high expectations from you, Jordan Peele, and I trust him that he won't be disappointing. He won't disappoint me. There are also some great actors attached with it, but number 6 is Thor: Love and Thunder. Well, I just loved Ragnarok and what Taika Waititi did with that film. It was absolute bonkers. It was just fun, and I think Thor: Love and Thunder is going to be the same. I don't think this is going to be some idealized movie that is going to win some Oscars. No, it's just going to be stupid, crazy fun. And I want it to be the same, just like Ragnarok was. And I think Thor Love and Thunder has pretty the best cast out of any superhero movie in 2022. That glorious cast. Oh my god, there are so many famous actors attached with it. And Christian Bale is playing that the God Butcher. So I think I'm super excited for Thor Love and Thunder. Well, and Guardians of the Galaxy are also going to pop up in this movie, so you may expect a lot of comedy and humor from it. And Thor is already funny. And then there's Lady Thor. I don't know what they're going to do with her, but let's see. Number 5, Mission Impossible 7. Well, Mission Impossible franchise is also one of my favorite franchises, especially when it comes to action franchises. I think Mission Impossible is my favorite franchise out of them all when it comes to just delivering the action sequences. So, yeah, I think Mission Impossible 7, the title is yet to be revealed. So, I think this is going to be great. Christopher McQuarrie has already delivered great films in the Mission Impossible franchise with Rogue Nation and Fallout, with Fallout being my favorite out of all the 6 Mission Impossible movies. And I think Mission Impossible 7 will be as good. Just there were a few set leaks and all those photos of Tom Cruise fighting on that fast moving train. I mean, gosh, that man is what, 60 and he's doing that? Well, I think this is going to be a really fun part, and I think it will be having a cliffhanger ending for Mission Impossible 8, which will be the final Mission Impossible movie in 2023. Number 4 is Jurassic World Dominion, the final Jurassic World movie, or it might turn up into a new franchise or what. But Jurassic World Dominion is the end of this trilogy of modern Jurassic World movies, and I know a lot of you just don't like Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom as compared to Jurassic Park, but I just love them. I think Jurassic World was an amazing film. It was so entertaining right from the start to the finish, and it was so glorious. I think Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom was also as good, but I think Jurassic World was better. Fallen Kingdom was not as good as Jurassic World, but still it was good enough for me. And I think Dominion has a potential to be the most unique Jurassic film to date, even if you can consider Jurassic Park movies, because dinosaurs are unleashed into the real world. So let's see what terror they bring into the real world. So I think this is going to be something really new into this franchise, which it really needed. So I'm hell excited. Number 3, The Flash. Well. We have at least two Batman confirmed for this film. Who knows if Christian Bale is in this film? Oh, I want him in this film so bad. He's my favorite Batman. But let's see. Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck are doing the job here. But there are two Flash. Oh, there are lots of theories regarding that. And then there's Supergirl. And whatnot. There might be lots and lots of surprises in this film, as already teased by Andy Muschietti, the director of this film. And all the set leaks and photos that I've seen in this film have really impressed me. They are just nuts. So many things they have been teasing us, and there are so many leaks that indicate several characters in this film. Batfleck is back, Michael Keaton is back. I don't think I need anything else, but they are going to give me a lot of other things to make us happy. It's like fan service / exploring the multiverse based on the Flashpoint storyline. Let's see how Andy Muschietti and Christina Hodson pull this off, because it has been in development for years now, as much as I can count. So, number 2, Doctor Strange into Multiverse of Madness. This is going to be a bit tricky. Well, there have been nothing confirmed for this film except that Wanda is in this film, and then there's Doctor Strange and a few casting. Nothing impressive so far. But that's the point of keeping this at number 2. I think there are lots and lots of secrets they are hiding from us. I think this is going to be the finale of the multiverse saga, or at least the first big movie in the multiverse saga after Spider-Man No Way Home. And it has really ties. I mean, Spider-Man No Way Home, Loki, WandaVision, What If, all leading to Doctor Strange in a multiverse of madness. I think this is going to be something very big, Avengers level big. So how can't I be excited for it? It just indicates that there might be so many characters, might be X-Men popping around, or who knows what's going to be in this film. All I can say is that there is a lot to this film than they are showing us. Now it's time for a few honorable mentions before I reveal my number one pick, which is Spider-Man Spider-Verse sequel. Then there is Black Adam for July 29, and then there is Canterbury Grass, which is the working title of this untitled David O. Russell film. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom hitting theaters December 16, 2022, and on the same day, Avatar 2 also hitting theaters. Then there is Halloween Ends, the final modern Halloween film, and Black Panther Wakanda Forever, rounding out all the honorable mentions. My number one pick is The Batman, releasing March 4th, 2022. To be honest, I have never been so excited for any film ever. I'm a huge Batman fan, and everything that this movie has shown us so far has won me over. I trust Matt Reeves, he can deliver me one of the best Batman films ever. It's going to be so hard to deliver something that's better than The Dark Knight, but I think it can still. Might be close, who knows, but the trailers, God, the trailers, I've never seen such good trailers for any DC film ever. Especially the second trailer was like won me over. The cinematography from Greg Fraser, the score from Michael Giacchino, the direction from Matt Reeves, and performances from Robert Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz. Colin Farrell as Penguin looks so unique. There's not been a look at the Riddler, but I think it's going to be amazing because they are hiding the look. So there might be something special. The whole design of Gotham and everything that I've seen from the leaks and the set pictures, all I see is one of the best DC films ever. Might be the best DC film ever. Who knows? But I think it's going to just be an amazing time at the theater, not only in cinematic experience but quality wise in every aspect. I think this movie is meant for DC fans. I mean, this is the event of the year for me. I have never been so excited for any film ever before, so I'm all up for it. The Batman for March 4th, 2022. These were my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2022. Share your own in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe Film Villa, and follow me on Instagram.